Yo, what's up? I'm back with another pixel art tutorial series, and this time it's going to be of my Charmeleon pixel art. So let's get started on this amazing pixel art with the blocks that we're going to need to make this pixel art. And they are the black concrete, the smooth slash cut sandstone, the birchwood planks, the snow block, the white concrete, the pink concrete, the red concrete powder, the red concrete, the light gray concrete. It's not light gray concrete, it's light blue concrete. The cyan concrete, the yellow concrete powder, the yellow wool, the yellow concrete, orange concrete powder, orange wool, and orange concrete. So go ahead and pause the video now if you need to just compare and put all these blocks down. Because we're now just about to get to the center block. They should have already placed. Put it where you want. It doesn't matter which. It doesn't matter where you put it. So, but before you get into this, I need to mention that if you're on Pocket Edition, you're not going to be able to build it up like this. You won't be able to build it up like this because it's pretty tall. But you can just lay it down on the ground just like this. If you want, that would be recommended for all the Pokemon the Pocket Edition players. So, but if you're on PC or the Java Edition, or I don't know much about Bedrock, but I know that there's enough room for a Java Edition. So, yeah. Now that that's out of the way, we can start from the right side of the center block. So starting from here, we're going to count on the right side. Never count the center block. So starting from here, we're going to count 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to count 94 blocks to the right. So this is 1, 2, and 3. Count all the way up to the number 94. And once you've reached the number 94, you're going to be placing a placing block on top of the ground, just like that. So go ahead and pause the video now, just if you need to just compare. So now we're going to go to the center block again. Now, except this time, we're going to start on the left side of the center block. So starting from here, we're going to be counting all the way up to the number 60. So you're going to count 1, no, not there. You're going to count 1, 2, 3. You're going to count all the way up to number 60. And once you've reached the number 60, you're going to be placing a placement block in the ground just like this. Pause the video now if you need to just compare. So now we're going to still go on the left side of the base number here, the left base number. So on the left side, we're going to count all the way up to the number 34. So this is 1, 2, 3. We're going to count all the way up to number 34. And once you've reached the number 34, you're going to be placing a placement block on top of the ground just like this. Go ahead and pause the video now if you need to just compare. Because now we're going to get started on the pixel art itself. So let's get on to this first left. Let's go to the left base number here. Starting on top of the left base number, we're going to be placing. Let's see. Blocks we need to place. I'm assuming it's going to be like 2 blocks like going horizontal. Let me see. Just let me see here. Yeah, it's going to be 2 blocks going horizontal to the left. That's 1 and 2. Just like that. Now starting on the right block of these 2 blocks right here that we just placed. Starting on top of it, place 2 blocks. That's 1, 2. And starting on the right side of the bottom block of these 2 blocks that we just placed, we're going to be placing 2 blocks to the right. That's 1 and 2. Next, we're going to be placing these 2 sets of 2s going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 2 sets of 2s. That's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. That's 2 sets of 2s. Next, place 1 block going up to the right. That's 1. And then place 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 2 blocks. That's 1, 2. And next, we're going to go ahead and repeat this exact pattern right here, highlighted one more time. Let's go ahead and do that now. That's 1 and a 1, 2. Just like that. Next, we're going to be placing was 1 block going up to the right. That's 1. And place 2 blocks going up to the right. That's 1, 2. And then for the very right side of this nail, not nail, it's more like a scratch thing. We're going to be placing, I believe, 9 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to be actually, no, it's not 9. It's actually 13 blocks going up to the right. That's 13. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. That's 13 blocks. That's going to place a block. Head back up. Now starting on the 9th block of these 13 here. Starting on the right side, we're going to be placing 2 blocks going diagonal to that. That's 1 and 2. Just like that. So now I'm going to go back to the top block of the 13 here that we just placed. Starting from here, we're going to be placing 6 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 3. That's 6 blocks actually. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then place 2 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the left this time. That's 2 blocks. So that's 1, 2. And place 1 block going down to left. That's 1. And then place 3 blocks going down to left. That's 1, 2, 3. And so on the top block of these 3 blocks that we just placed, starting from here, we're going to be placing 2 blocks to the left. That's 1, 2. Actually, technically, it will be 2 sets of 2s. So place 2 sets of 2s going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 2 sets of 2s. That's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. Just like that. Now, starting on top of the right block of these 2 blocks here that we just placed, so starting from here, we're going to be placing 1 block. So that's 1. And we're going to go back to the L shape that we just created. The one that more on the right side. It's the one right here. It's no longer L shape. So from here, the bottom block, we're going to be placing 4 sets of 4s going down to the left. That's 4 sets of 4s. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. That's 4 sets of 4s. Let's get rid of placing blocks. Should remain in contact with the top block of the 2 that we just placed, extended on the top of the right block with 2 blocks. So it should look like this. So once you've done that, I'm going to go over to the other L shape, the top one. So from here, we're going to be placing 1 block going down to the left. That's 1. And then place 2 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 2 blocks. So that's 1, 2. And place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the left. That's 1 and 2. And then place 2 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 1, 2. And then place 1 block going under the left. That's 1. And then place 2 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 1, 2. Then place 3 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 2 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3. And starting on top of the left block of these 3 I had to place. So starting from here, we're going to be placing, I believe, 8 blocks. Yeah, 8 blocks going on top. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next, we're going to be placing is 3 sets of 3s going up to the right. So that's 3 sets of 3s. That's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 3. That's 3 sets of 3s. Let's go place some blocks. Next, we're going to be placing is 4 sets of 2s going horizontal on the upper level to the right. So that's 4 sets of 2s. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. That's 4 sets of 2s. That's going to place some blocks. Next, place 1 block going down to the right. That's 1. And then place 3 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And then place 6 blocks going down to the right to finish this off. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to see what's going on here. Oh, I see. Okay, so I see what I did wrong. So, and I accidentally placed 3 blocks going down to the right instead of. Okay, so place 1 block going down to the right first from the 4 sets of 2s, and then place 2 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh, not 1, 2. No, not 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2. It's 2 blocks going down to the right first, and then place the 3 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And now we can place the 6 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's actually 5. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's 5. Miscounted. All right, going back to the 3 sets of 3s that you place. Heading to the second set of the 3 sets of 3s. Starting at the top block, we're going to be placing 3 blocks going diagonal up to the left. That's 1, 2, and 3. Should look like that. By the way, it should be making contact with the L shape right there that we were going from. All right. Time to make the third one by placing 3 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 3 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3. Now place 3 blocks on horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 1, 2, 3. This is the third and final one on the left side, by the way. So, yeah. Next, we're going to be placing is 4 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 4 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, place 3 sets of 2s going horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 3 sets of 2s. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3. There's 3 sets of 2s. And place 1 block going on to the left. That's 1. And place 2 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 2 blocks. That's 1 and 2. And place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the left. That's 1 and 2. And 2. Okay. Next, starting on top of this block right here, the second block we just placed, we're going to be placing 7 on top. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, it's 8. Never mind. Excuse me. Alright, so on top, starting below the 8. We're going to actually fly directly underneath it. And you're going to look down without moving left or right. You're going to just drop straight down. You should be landing on a placement block. You placed on the very beginning of this tutorial. This part, I should say. So I'm gonna do that. And you can go ahead and get rid of it because we don't need it anymore. So let's go back up. Now we can go ahead and place. Let's go back to the top block of these. Technically 9 blocks. So from here, place 2 sets of 3s going up to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 2. That's 2 sets of 3s because we're going back up now. Next, place 2 sets of 2s going up to the right. That's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. That's 2 sets of 2s. And I place 3 blocks going diagonal up to the right. That's 1, 2, and 3. And 2 sets of 2s going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. That's 2 sets of 2s. And 3 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 3 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3. Let's talk about top of the middle blocks of these 3 here that I had you place. So starting here, we're going to be placing 1 block. That's 1. Next is we're going to be placing 2 blocks going up to the right. That's 1, 2. Before we continue on with these 2 blocks here, I'm going to go back to these 3 blocks here that I had you place. From here, we're going to be placing 4 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 4 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then place 2 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2. And then place 2 sets of 3s going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 2. And then place 6 blocks going down to the right. And I made sure this time. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then finally, to finish this off, we're going to be placing 1 block going down to the left. That's 1. As you can see, I should be making contact with those 2 sets of 3s, technically, that I should place. But technically, it's a 3 horizontal in the upper level and then the lower level, but it looks like 2 sets of 3s, so yeah. So now we can go ahead and go back to these 2 blocks that are going up to the right, are hanging on the top here. So from here, place 5 blocks going diagonal up to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go to the placement blocks. Next, we're going to be placing is 5 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 5 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, place 4 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then place 2 sets of 3s going horizontal on the upper level to the right. So that's 2 sets of 3s. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 2. That's 2 sets of 3s. And then place 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. So that's 2 blocks. That's 1, 2. Got it. Next, place 3 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 3 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go ahead and repeat this exact pattern right here that we just created one more time. Let's do that now. That's 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Next, place 5 sets of 2s going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 5 sets of 2s. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, and 1, 2, 5. That's 5 sets of 2s. Let's go to the placement blocks. Now place 1 block going up to the right. That's 1. And now 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2. And I'm going to go ahead and repeat this exact pattern right here that I just highlighted 2 more times. Let's do that now. That's 1 and 1, 2, 1, 1, and 1, 2, 2. That's 2 more of those. Now place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the right. That's 1 and 2. And place 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. So that's 2 blocks. That's 1, 2. And then place 4 blocks going diagonal up to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then place, actually no, it's 5 blocks going diagonal. What am I saying? It's 5 blocks going diagonal, actually. And then place 1 block to the right side of the 5 blocks going diagonal. Place 1 there. And put 1 block on top and put 1 below. So it should look like that. So now I'm going to go back to the top block of these 3 blocks here I had you place. So from here, place 3 blocks going up to the right, an extra 3, basically. 1, 2, 3. And place 2 blocks going up to the right, so that's 1, 2. And now place 3 blocks going up to the right, so that's 1, 2, 3. Just another 3. And then place 2 sets of 2s going up to the right, that's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. That's 2 sets of 2s. And place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the right, that's 1 and 2. And place 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right, so that's 2 blocks, so that's 1, 2. And for the tallest part of this shoulder, we're going to be placing 4 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. At least on the left, his left shoulder. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to bring it down and finish it by placing 2 sets of 3s going horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 2 sets of 3s. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 2 to finish this off. So I'll fly back a bit so you can see that everything should be looking exactly like this so far. So now that you've done that, I'm gonna go back to let's go over to the 5 sets of 2s I had to place earlier. These 5 sets of 2s. It's not too far from where we left off. No, we were working on anyways. Let's go over to the left side a little bit. Head to these 5 sets of 2s here. Let's go over to the middle set. Let's go over to the middle set, the third set basically. From here, on the left side, the left block, we're going to be placing 3 blocks on horizontal on the upper level to left. That's 3 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3. And then place 2 blocks on horizontal on the upper level to left. That's 2 blocks. That's 1, 2. And then we're going to go ahead and repeat this pattern right here exactly one more time. Let's do that now. That's 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 1, just like that. And then place 3 blocks on horizontal on the upper level to the left. So that's 3 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3. And then place 2 blocks on up to the left this time. That's 2 blocks. That's 1, 2. And place 5 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And starting on the middle block of these 5 here on the right side, we're going to be placing 1 block to the right and put one extra block on top of it, so it should look like that. So now I'm going to go ahead and mark the bottom block and the top block of those 2 blocks that we just added to the right side of the 4th and the 3rd block of these 5 here. So we're going to go ahead and continue with the 5 here that we just created. From here, we're going to be placing another 5 blocks going up to the left. That's 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, place 3 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3. And starting on top block of these 3 blocks here. Starting from here, place 1 block to the right. That's 1. And starting on the middle block of these 3 blocks to the left side this time, we're going to be placing 2 blocks to the left. Actually, no, we're going to be placing 3 sets of 2s going horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 3 sets of 2s. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3. That's 3 sets of 2s. Look like this. Once you've done that, I'm going to go back here by placing 1 block going up to the left. That's 1. Now 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 1, 2. Now, we're going to go ahead and repeat this exact pattern that I just highlighted 2 more times. Let's go ahead and do that now. That's 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2. That's 2 more times. Now place 1 block going up to the left. That's 1. And then place 2 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2. And then place 3 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3. And then place 4 blocks going up to the left, I believe. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to check here. Yep, it's 4 blocks. Next, place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the right. That's 1 and 2. Basically, we're switching sides again. Now place 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2. And place 3 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 3 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3. And place 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 2 blocks. That's 1, 2. And place 2 sets of, no, it's not 2 sets of 2s. It's just a regular 3 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's just 1 3 block. 1, 2, 3. And starting on top of the left block of these 3 blocks that I had you place. Starting from here, we're going to be placing 1 block. So that's 1. Next, we're going to be placing 3 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3. And place 7 blocks going up to the left. That's 7 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And place 2 blocks going up to the right again. That's 1, 2. We're switching sides again. We're switching sides a lot here. And place 1 block going up to the left. Again, switching sides. 1 block going up to the left. And place 4 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And yet again, we're going to be switching sides by placing 3 blocks going up to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And then place 2 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2. And place 4 blocks going diagonal up to the left. That's 1. Not up to the left, up to the right. All these are going up to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And place 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. So that's 2 blocks. That's 1, 2. Just like that. And then place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the right. That's 1 and 2. And then place 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 2 blocks. That's 1, 2. And then starting on top of the left block of these 2 blocks here I had you place. Here, place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the left. That's 1. That's 1 and 2. So it should look like that. Now place 3 sets of 2s going horizontal to upper level to the left. So that's 3 sets of 2s. So that's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3. That's 3 sets of 2s. And we're going to go ahead and mark the left block of the last set of 3 sets of 2s here. Place one there. Then I'll mark it. Now I'm going to go back to the right block of these 2 blocks here. Now we're kind of done to the right here. I had you place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the left for the left block of it. So from here, we're going to be placing 1 block going up to the right. That's 1. And 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 2 blocks. That's 1, 2. And 1 block going up to the right. That's 1. And 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2. I think we're gonna do that not one more time. I should have said just do it one more time. Just do that. Just do this exact pattern one more time. Yeah, I should have said that. Anyways, next place 1 block going up to the right. That's 1, and I promise this is gonna be different this time. Now place 2 sets of 2s going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 2 sets of 2s instead of just a normal 2 blocks. That's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. Then place 1 block going up to the right. That's 1. And then place 3 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. Then starting on top of the middle block of these 3 blocks here that we just placed. From here, we're going to be placing, there's going to be a lot of diagonals. That's 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're going to be placing 14 blocks going diagonal up to the left. Sorry, not up to the left, up to the right. Starting on top of this middle block of these 3 blocks here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 14. Let's get rid of all of these placement blocks. And before we continue on with the 14, we're going to count 7 blocks going diagonal up to the right from the first one that's going diagonal. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's 7 blocks. And on the 7th block, we're going to continue from that by placing 3 blocks going diagonal up to the left. That's 1, 2, and 3. Place some blocks. And then place 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 1, 2. And then place 1 block going up to the left. That's 1. I'm going to go ahead and mark that 1 block that I had to place just now with the placement block, of course. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that as well. And head back to the top of the 14. And we're going to continue by placing 2 sets of 2s going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 2 sets of 2s. That's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. And then for the top of the head, we're going to be placing 4 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 4 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll apply it back a bit so you can see that everything should be looking exactly like this so far. Now that you've done that, I'm going to go back over here to the 4 here. From here, place 1 block going down to the right. That's 1. Now place 2 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2. Now place 1 block going down to the right. That's 1. And then place 3 sets of 2s going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. And 1, 2, 3. That's 3 sets of 2s. And then place 3 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And then place 1 block going down to the left. That's 1. And then place 2 blocks going down to the left. That's 1, 2. We're switching sides again, so yeah. And place 1 block going down to the left. That's 1. Or only for a little bit though. Now place 2 sets of 2s going down to the left. So that's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. That's 2 sets of 2s. Now place 4 blocks going down to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to switch sides by placing 2 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2. Now place 1 block going down to the right. That's 1. And place 2 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2. And we're going to go ahead and repeat this exact pattern I just highlighted. We're going to do that extra 2 more times. So let's go ahead and do that now. That's 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, and 1, 2, 2. That's 2 more times. Now place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the right. That's 1 and 2. And place 2 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 2 blocks. That's 1, 2. And place 3 blocks going diagonal down to the right. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And place 2 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2. Next, we're going to be placing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to be placing 9 blocks going down to the right next. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Once you've done that, I'm going to go over to the we're gonna go over to the 7th block of the United here that I should place. Starting on the right side of the 7th block, we're gonna be placing 3 blocks to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3. Now I'm gonna go back to the bottom block of these 9 here that I should place. Starting from here, we're gonna be placing 2 sets of 3s going down to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 2. That's 2 sets of 3s. And place 2 sets of 2s going down to the left. That's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. That's 2 sets of 2s. And to finish this off, place 1 block going down to the left. That's 1. I'll fly back a bit so you can see that everything should be looking exactly like this so far. So that's pretty much the outline for the head complete. So now we can go ahead and move on to the 3 blocks along the horizontal line in place. And these 9 blocks next to the 7th block of these 9 blocks here. So from here, the right block, place 4 blocks on horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 4 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now place 6 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 6 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, we're going to be placing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to be placing 11 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right next. That's 11 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to make sure this is 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 12 on accident. Back over. Now from here, we're going to be placing 10 blocks, I believe. Yeah, 10 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 10 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back over, get rid of the placement block. And now place 3 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And then place 5 sets of 2s going horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 5 sets of 2s. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, and 1, 2, 5. That's 5 sets of 2s. Let's go to the placement blocks. And now place 1 block going down to the right. That's 1. And then place 2 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2. Now starting on the 1 block that's going diagonal to the right from these 5 sets of 2s. From here, we're going to be placing 3 sets of 2s going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 3 sets of 2s. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Now I'm going to go back to the bottom 2 blocks going horizontal here at your place. I'm going to go ahead and repeat this exact pattern actually. I just highlighted one more time. Let's go ahead and do that now. That's 1 and 1 and 1, 2. Just like that. Now place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the right. That's 1 and 2. And then place 2 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 1, 2. And then place 8 blocks going diagonal down to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's 8 blocks going diagonal. Let's go to the placement blocks. Back down. Now place 2 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2. And place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the right. That's 1 and 2. And then start on the second block of these 2 blocks going diagonal. From here, place 1 block going out to the right. That's 1. I'm going to go ahead and mark that for right now. And I'm going to go back to these 2 blocks going diagonal. So from here, we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to go ahead and repeat this exact pattern right here. I just highlighted, not this one, not including this one, because that's a marker for another part. Let's go ahead and do that. Do this pattern right here, highlighted one more time. Let's do that now. That's 1, 2, and 1, just like that, like this. And now place 2 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2. And then starting on the top block of these 2 blocks that we just placed, starting on the top block, we're going to be placing 7 blocks going diagonal up to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's go to the placement blocks, and let's go ahead and mark the top block of the 7 here, I just placed. And once you've done that, I'm going to go over to the bottom block of the 2 here this time. From here, place 1 block going down to the left, and not left, to the right. Still going down to the right, that's 1. And place 2 blocks going on to the right, that's 1, 2. And place 2 blocks going diagonal down to the right, so that's 1 and 2. And place 2 blocks going down to the right again, that's 1, 2. And then place 1 block going on to the right again, that's 1. And place another 2 blocks going down to the right, that's 1, 2. And starting on top of these 2 blocks we just placed, starting from here, we're going to be placing 1 block, so that's 1. And place 2 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right, so that's 2 blocks, that's 1, 2. And place 1 block going down to the right, that's 1. And then place 2 blocks going down to the right, that's 1, 2. And now place 1 block going down to the right, that's 1. We're gonna go ahead and repeat this exact pattern right here. I just highlighted. Let's do that 2 more times. So that's 1, 2, and 1, 1, 1, 2, and 1, 2. That's 2 more times. And next we're replacing is this is gonna be a lot. 1, 2, 3. This is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're replacing 16 blocks going down to the right next. So 16. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 blocks. Let's go to the place of the block, head back down. Now, starting at the bottom block of this 16 here, we're going to put 1 extra block to the left side. And starting on the second to last block of the 16 we just placed, on the right side this time, we're going to be placing 3 blocks to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3. Next, we're going to be placing is 8 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right. It's 8 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then what we're going to do next is go to the right block of the 8 here. And we're going to fly directly underneath it, underneath the 8th block here. And we're going to look down without moving left or right. We're going to just drop straight down. It should be landing on the placement block I had you place earlier in this tutorial part. If it is, if you are doing everything correctly so far. If it hasn't, try to go back and see where you've gotten wrong. So now we can go to the placement block, head all the way back up to the 8 going horizontal. Now from here, we're going to be placing 2 blocks going diagonal up to the left, starting on top of the 7th block anyway. It's not the 8th block. So from here, 2 blocks going diagonal. It's 1 and 2. Then place 2 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2. And then place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the left again. Actually, no. Let's do this. Let's repeat this pattern right here. Let's go ahead and repeat that 2 more times. Let's go ahead and do that now. So that's 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 2. That's 2 more times. Let's go to that. Let's go to these placement blocks. And then place 1 block going up to the left. That's 1 to finish this off. So it should look like this. It should be in contact with the 3rd block of these 16 here I just placed. So I'll fly back a bit so you can see that it should be looking like this. Alright, so once you've done that, I'm going to go over to this block right here. To the right, to the bottom block of the 16 again. So from here, place 1 block going onto the right. That's 1. And then place 2 blocks going onto the right. That's 1, 2. And we're going to go ahead and repeat this exact pattern right here. I just highlighted 1 more time. Let's go ahead and do that now. Let's repeat it. 1 and 1, 2, 1. Just 1, yeah. And place 1 block going down the right. That's 1. And place 3 blocks going down to the right. So that's 1, 2, and 3. We're going to be adding an extra 4 blocks to the left side of the bottom block of these 3 blocks here. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And place 2 sets of 3s. Actually, no, it's just a regular 3 blocks on horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 3 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3. And place 4 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 4 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And starting on top of the left block of these 4 blocks here. Starting from here, place 2 blocks to the left. That's 1, 2. We're basically placing a connected 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the left. Now place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the left. That's 1 and 2. And starting on top of these 2 blocks going diagonal, starting from here, place 1 block on top. That's 1. Put 1 to the right and put 3 to the left, just like that. Now place 3 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the right of the right block of these 5 here. That's 1, 2, 3. And place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the right to finish this off. That's 1 and 2. It should look like this. That's the second one complete. Now onto the third one. So now let's go over to these 4 blocks here I just placed. Underneath the third block, these 4 blocks going horizontal. Underneath it, underneath the left block actually, we're going to be placing 1 block. So that's 1. And place 2 blocks going down to the right. That's 1, 2. And place 3 blocks going down to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then starting on the left side of the third block of these 3 blocks here, in the bottom block basically. Starting from here, place 3 blocks to the left. That's 1, 2, 3. And place 1 block going up to the left. That's 1. And place 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 2 blocks. That's 1, 2. And place 3 blocks going diagonal up to the left. That's 1, 2, and 3. And place 2 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2. And place 1 block going up to the left. That's 1. And place 3 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3. And starting on the top of these 3 blocks that we just created, starting on the right side, we'll be placing 3 blocks to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3. Now it should be making contact with the left block of these 5 here I just placed. So it should look like this. That's the third one complete. So now we're going to go over to the top block of these 3 blocks again. Let's go into the top block here. From here, place 2 sets of 2s going horizontal on the upper level to the left. So that's 2 sets of 2s. So that's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. That's 2 sets of 2s. And place 6 blocks. Wait, no. It's 5 blocks going diagonal. That's left, actually. That's 5 blocks going diagonal. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go to place the blocks. And starting on top of the 5th block, we're going to be placing 1 block. So that's 1. I'm going to put 1 to the left, and then put 2 to the right. That's 1, 2. And next we're going to be placing is a connected 2 blocks on horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 1, 2. Before we continue there, we're going to go over to this 4 here. I had to place from here. Place 4 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right. That's 4 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And now place 5 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the right. So that's 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then place 2 sets of 2s going horizontal on the upper level to the right. That's 2 sets of 2s. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. That's 2 sets of 2s. And place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the right. That's 1 and 2. And place 2 blocks going up to the right. That's 1, 2. And then place 6 blocks going up to the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And place 3 blocks going up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Now place 3 sets of 2s going up to the left. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3. There's 3 sets of 2s. And to finish this off, we're going to be placing 1 block going up to the left. That's 1. Now fly back a bit, so you can see that everything should be looking exactly like this so far. So now that you've cut that off, you're going to go back to the 2 connected blocks on going horizontal on the upper level to the left from these 4 blocks here. The other ones, not the one that are, but not the ones that are, not the one that's like over there or something somewhere. Not the one over there somewhere, but over here. So from here, we're going to be placing 3 sets of 2s going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 3 sets of 2s. So that's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3. That's 3 sets of 2s. Now place 1 block going up to the left. That's 1. Now place 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 1, 2. Let's go ahead and repeat this exact pattern right here one more time. Let's go ahead and do that now. That's 1 and 1, 2. Just like that. And I place 2 blocks going diagonal up to the left. That's 1 and 2. And I place 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 1, 2. And place 3 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 3 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3. And starting on top of the middle block is these 3 blocks here I had to place. Starting on top, we're going to be placing 1 block. So that's 1. And starting on the left block of these 3 blocks here, the same 3 blocks we went from. From here, we'll be placing 3 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the left this time. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, just like that. And now place 6 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 6 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now for the lowest part of the stomach, we're going to be placing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to be placing 15 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 15. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Blocks. Let's go to place a block. Head back over. Now from here, we're going to be placing... actually, no. Before we continue from this left block of these 15, we're actually going to count in... We're going to count 6 blocks over to the left with the placement block and the right block from the right block of the 15. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then starting on the left side of these 6 placements here, we're going to be placing 4... No, not 4 blocks. Let's see. We're going to be placing, I think, 10 blocks going diagonal down to the left. Yeah, 10 blocks going diagonal. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go to the placement blocks now, including those ones. Let's head back over to the 15. Before we do that, let's go ahead and mark the 10 blocks going diagonal, just like that. As well as mark the 4th block that's going diagonal, which is actually no, it's the 5th one that's going diagonal. Actually, this one, just like that. Now, once you've done that, I'm going to go over to the left block of the 15 here. So from here, we're going to be placing 4 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 4 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And place 3 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And place 2 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 2 blocks. That's 1, 2. And place 3 blocks going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 3 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3. And place 2 sets of 2s going horizontal on the upper level to the left. That's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. 2 sets of 2s. And now we're going to be placing 5, no, not 5. It's 7 blocks going diagonal up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not 9. It's not. It's 7. Yeah. It's 7 blocks. It's not 8. It's not 9. I was just miscounting. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 7. Alright. Now, we're going to mark the third block that's going diagonal. Let's mark that for right now. We're gonna mark the top block of the 7 as well. That's going diagonal. Let's mark that as well. Because we're not gonna work from the top block of the top block. We're not gonna work from the top of the 7 blocks going diagonal. We're gonna work from the bottom of it. So from here, place 2 blocks going down to the left. That's 1, 2. Same 7 block, the same block, but it's like we're going down. Now place 1 block going down to the left. That's 1. And there's gonna be a lot of this. We're going to repeat this exact pattern right here. Ignore this one because that's marked. We're going to repeat this exact pattern right here. We're going to go and repeat that 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 more times. So we're going to go and repeat that 7 more times. So that's 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 1, 6. 1, 2, 1, 6, 1, 2, and 1, 7. Just like that. Let's go ahead and give all these placement blocks here. Once you've done that, everything should be looking like this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to be placing 8 sets of 2s going down to the left. That's 8 sets of 2s. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 8. That's 8 sets of 2s. Let's go to the placement blocks. Back down. Next, we're going to be placing is 2 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 1, 2. And place 1 block going down to the left. That's 1. And then 2 blocks going horizontal on the lower level to the left. That's 1, 2. And then place 3 blocks going diagonal down to the left. That's 1, 2, and 3. And to finish this off, we're going to be placing 2 blocks going down to the left. That's 1, 2. And it should be making contact with those 2 blocks going diagonal that are hanging out from these 12 blocks I had you place. Actually, no, it's the 13, actually. I had you place in the beginning of this tutorial part. So if it is, you are doing everything correctly so far. If it hasn't, try to look and see what you've done wrong. Alright, so that's basically the entire outline complete. And now I'm going to pause here and continue my Charmeleon pixel art tutorial in the next part. So make sure you stay tuned for that, as well as a Raichu pixel art tutorial part 1 later today. So yeah. Right, remember to eat your greens, stay healthy, stay hydrated. You know, Joe by now, and peace.